It's time to go couponing with Dara Loves Coupons. Hey there, Extreme Clippers, Dara Loves Coupons here, and I thought in today's video I would do a fun 25 facts about me video. So to conserve some space, I'm going to do this as a two-part video. Part 1 will be here on this YouTube channel, Dara Loves Coupons, and part 2 will be on my lifestyle channel, Life with Dara Loves Coupons. So let's get started and let's see how much you really know about me. So, fact number 1 is that I am named after my paternal grandmother, which is my dad's mom. So her name was Virginia Dare, and so my parents named me Dara Virginia. So instead of naming me Dara, they just added a to the end, so I'm Dara Virginia. So that's fact number 1. Fact number 2 is that I am the only girl out of 3 male siblings, and I am in the queue out of 4. I'm number 3 out of 4. So growing up, I was the biggest tomboy ever. I would climb trees, I would ride bicycles, and my mom put me in a dress. I would like run my little baby hill down the side of the stockings to rip holes in them because I absolutely hated stockings. Hated that. Fact number 3 about me is that I graduated college with my master's degree at the age of 23, and I got my master's degree at Cal State University, Long Beach. And some of you are probably wondering what I do as a career. I, by profession, am a teacher. I'm in the education field. Fact number 4. I am a snacker. I will eat all day long. My husband tells me that I am the most expensive date because I will eat, and then I will eat again, and then I'll eat again, and then I'll eat some more. I love to eat. So that's fact number 4. Fact number 5. My husband and I actually knew each other as kids. Growing up, I actually knew his sister before I met him, and she and I were friends, and then my husband and I were friends again as kids, and then as teenagers we reconnected. And I never knew that they were siblings until I was like maybe 18, and that's when I connected that his sister was actually his sister and not just my friend. Fact number 5 is that I actually speak 3 languages. I'll technically say 2. I speak 2 languages, but I speak English, yo hablo español también, and I know a few words in ASL, American Sign Language, because as I mentioned earlier, I am a teacher, so we would teach some of the children some signs. So I just know a few. I know eat, more, milk, and then I always get please and thank you confused, and I probably just mix those up right now. And then I know like dad and like granddad, and then mother. So I do know a few signs in sign language, and if I said one wrong right now, just goes to show you that I don't know much sign language, but I'm learning. And I'm also trying to learn how to speak German because my husband is half German, so I've been using my Duolingo app that I absolutely love, and it has a feature to teach me words in German. And for that, I've learned about 6 words in German, which I struggle with German because I speak English and Spanish, so half the time I'm trying to pronounce the German words with the Spanish accent. So the words that I've mastered so far are no is 9. I know beer, man, der Mann, which I'm saying completely wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it for the life of me. And I think that's about it. That's about it. Fact number 6. Even though I am little, I like to eat, as I mentioned earlier, and when I get hungry, I get hangry. If I'm hungry, I will get upset and I will get moody and I don't want to talk, and I'm like, where's my food? I'm hungry. And my favorite thing to tell my husband is, this is why I'm skinny. And he always tells me, that's not why you're skinny. You're skinny because of your metabolism. That's what he likes to tell me. Fun fact number 7. I used to ride motorcycles. This is actually my motorcycle helmet, and I had to pull it down because you won't be able to hear me otherwise. But I actually have my M1 license, and I used to have my own Kawasaki Ninja 250R. Love that bike. Sadly, I no longer have my motorcycle. I sold it right before I got married. But I still kept all my gear. So secretly, I still want another motorcycle. But yeah, I had some close calls on motorcycles, which were never my fault. It was actually the other car's fault. Like when you're going 50 miles an hour and someone cuts you off and slams the brakes in front of you. Not a good thing. Fun fact number 8. I absolutely hate the smell of overripe bananas. I can't stand it. Like the extra sweet like smell. Even eating a banana, I like them when they're firm. If they're mushy and once they get like the brown spots on it, which I've read and heard that the brown spots are actually better for you and they're good to eat. I don't know. I just have a thing. I can't eat it. Once my banana's brown or spotty, I can't do it. The smell just, ugh. I can't do the smell. Ugh. No. Fact number 9. I taught myself how to sew. I actually taught myself how to use a sewing machine. My mom had one and I wanted to learn and she refused. She was like, I'm not gonna teach you because, well, in her defense, the machine she had was an older like brother module that she's had for like 15-20 years. And so it needed to be oiled, and plus she was probably afraid that I was gonna break her antique sewing machine. So when she wasn't home, I would just watch videos on YouTube, and that's how I learned how to sew. And now I have my own sewing machine, and I've made a few projects. I've made dresses, skirts, and shirts. And I even made myself this really cute jean romper. Absolutely loved it, and I love to sew, and I made dog beds too. Fact number 10 about me is that my determination to succeed outweighs my fear of failure. And I mean that in the sense that I just feel like when you say you failed, it's like you give up. And I've tried lots of things where I try and it doesn't work out, but I think the whole thing is don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying, because that's the only way you're gonna actually see results. When I first started YouTube, I had no idea what I was doing. I knew how to use a camera and like a video camera, but I didn't know how to edit videos. I didn't know how to add music. I didn't know how to do all these clips, things like that. But that's something that I kept working on, and I learned how to do it. Same thing with learning how to sew, learning how to ride motorcycles. So not everything's gonna come to us naturally, but I feel like it's super important that if you take that time to actually just learn, and if you get frustrated in the process, just take a small break, step back, and come back to it when you are in a calmer state of mind. And fact number 11, couponing fulfills my shopping addiction. Which I'm sure I'm not the only one that now has a shopping addiction. I feel like I like to shop before, and I still am like really bad. I'll go online and I'll put a bunch of stuff in my shopping cart that I like, and then I'll see the total, I'll put in like my coupon code, and then I shut the computer down and get off. But in going to the store, I feel like, I don't know, it really supports like a shopping addiction, because when you go couponing, you're like, oh look, I got 30 things and I paid $10 for it. So it's like, yeah, I have a shopping addiction and I'm buying extra stuff, but I'm saving money at the same time. So I feel like if I go out on a shopping spree and I spend $20 compared to spending the $300 that the stuff is probably actually worth, then it's okay. It makes it okay, right? Yeah, that makes it okay. Fact number 12, I love learning new things. I love a challenge, and I feel like I need to keep myself busy. So if I've mastered a task or feel like I've mastered a task, then I like to move on to something new. So just like I've have been learning Spanish since I was a freshman in high school when I started learning Spanish. And I'm not going to tell you my actual age, but I'll just say it's been over 10 years since I've been learning Spanish. I am not completely fluent. If I talk to other people in Spanish, then they tell me that they feel like I am fluent. So I'll just basically say what I just said right now. Yo estoy practicando y God, what is the word? See, I'm already drawing a blank. Aprendiendo. So I'll basically just say what I said in English into Spanish. Yo estoy aprendiendo español por 10 años y más, pero me siento yo necesito más práctica. Entonces yo uso mi aplicación de mi teléfono por más práctica. Yo quiero estar fluente en un más año. So I basically just said that I've been learning Spanish for a little more than 10 years and I want to be fluent in like the next year or more or less. So that's what I said, and yes, I like to learn new things. So German is my next task, and as you can tell, I'm struggling. Fact number 13. I have learned to play 4 instruments so far in my lifetime. Those instruments include violin, viola, clarinet, and I taught myself how to play the keyboard. I went to performing arts schools all through elementary, middle school, and high school. So I first learned to play the violin, and then when I got to middle school, I learned how to play the clarinet because they did not have any string instruments. And then the next year, when I got into high school, they were full in the violin section, so I had to learn how to play the viola, which is not too far off from a violin. It is a little bit bigger. And then I taught myself how to play keyboard because reading the notes for violin and the notes for a keyboard or piano are almost exactly the same. So I taught myself how to play that too. Fact number 14. I am very sentimental. I will hold on to things if they have a sentimental value to me. I have little dolls that my mom gave me as a child, and I still have them. Like, I have one right here. My mom gave me this little Beanie Baby doll when I was maybe about 8 or 9 years old, and here I am in somewhere in my 20s. I won't tell you my exact age, but I still have it. It's been years since she gave me this, and I still hold on to it. I am very sentimental, so I keep cards, even like the notes that you guys have sent me to my P.O. box. I've cried from a few of them, even emails, and I still have the cards because that really means a lot to me. So I am very sentimental. So I'm going to go ahead and end part 1 of this video here, but you can watch part 2 on my lifestyle channel, Life with Dara Loves Coupons. And to make this more fun, I'm going to go ahead and tag some other YouTubers. And I would love to see you guys do this video so that way we can see what else we have in common with each other and with our other subscribers. So I'm going to tag Running Kimono, Couponing Stacy, I'm going to tag Eunice Marie, who is a beauty blogger, and I'm also going to tag Couponing with Tony. And I would love if you guys did this video. I know you all pretty much tagged me in the couponer tag video, which I still need to get around to filming. So do those videos and tag me in them and let me know. I love to see what we have in common. So be sure to head over to my lifestyle channel, Life with Dara Loves Coupons, so you can watch part 2 of this video and learn those other 11 exciting facts about me. Hey Stream Clippers, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this couponing video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, that way you never miss a video, and be sure to check out my new lifestyle channel here on YouTube, Life with Dara Loves Coupons. And while you're at it, check out my couponing website, extremeclippers.com, and follow me on social media on Instagram and Twitter at Dara Loves Coupons. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Extreme Clippers.